You've probably heard the idea. If you visualize it, it will come true. But is manifestation just wishful thinking? Or is there actual science behind it? Let's break it down. Manifestation is the belief that by focusing on a specific outcome, through thoughts, intentions, and actions, you can bring it into reality. Some call it the law of attraction. But the real question is, does this actually work? Meet your brain's filter, the reticular activating system, or RAS. This tiny network helps determine what information gets your attention. Ever notice how when you learn a new word, you suddenly hear it everywhere? That's your RAS at work. When you set a clear intention, for example, like I want to start a landscaping business, your brain starts filtering the world differently. You notice opportunities you may have ignored before, making manifestation less about magic and more about focus. After all, we experience so much on a daily basis. A little bit of focus and prioritization can make all the difference. There's also the contrast effect. Studies suggest that when people visualize success too vividly without acknowledging the obstacles, they can become complacent. A more effective approach is mental contrasting, visualizing the goal, but also identifying potential challenges and ways you might overcome them. Studies show that the brain can't always tell the difference between real and vividly imagined experiences. This is why Olympic athletes use visualization to enhance performance. When you imagine yourself succeeding, your brain strengthens the neural pathways needed to make it happen. When you use mental contrasting, you might be more prepared for bumps in the road. Psychologists call this the self-fulfilling prophecy. Your beliefs shape your actions. If you believe you'll fail, you may unconsciously act in a way that makes it true. But if you believe you're capable, you'll take actions aligned with success. Here's where some people get stuck. Manifestation isn't about wishing and waiting. It's about aligning thoughts with actions. Implementation intentions can also help. So instead of just saying, I want to get a better job, say, I will apply for 3 jobs every Monday at 10 a.m. until I get one. Instead of saying, I want to start dating, say, I will do something social every Friday evening at 7 p.m. Let's talk about 5 things you can do to manifest effectively. So first, get specific. Instead of, I want success, define what success looks like. Make sure it's clear and specific. Visualize with emotion. This makes it more real. So imagine how it feels to achieve your goal. Emotion strengthens neural connections. Rewire your beliefs. Challenge negative self-talk that contradicts your goals. Don't let pessimistic beliefs get in the way. Take intentional action. So break your goal into small daily steps. Yes, believe in it, but also reach for it. Bring your vision to life by taking action. And lastly, stay open to opportunity. The more you focus on where you want to be, the more you'll notice doors opening. Manifestation isn't just about thinking, it's about thinking and doing. By training your brain, shifting your mindset, and taking real action, you can turn your vision into reality. Athletes don't just picture winning, they train. Entrepreneurs don't just dream of success, they strategize. Action is a key component. So here's a secret weapon in manifestation. Gratitude. Studies show that people who practice gratitude regularly experience more motivation, better mental health, and even greater success. Why? Because gratitude shifts your focus. Instead of fixating on what you lack, it trains your brain to recognize abundance. And when you believe things are possible, you're more likely to act in ways that makes them happen. This is why gratitude is so connected to manifestation. Psychologists call this the expectancy effect. When you expect positive outcomes, you unconsciously influence events to align with those expectations. Of course, this doesn't mean you can control everything, but by combining gratitude, a strong vision, and action, you stack the odds in your favor. Manifestation isn't just a wish, it's a mindset. It's about training your brain to focus and recognize opportunities. It's believing in your potential and taking aligned action. Science supports it, psychology explains it, and now it's up to you to put it into practice. So, what will you manifest today?